terrifying, then we go into the fall at half strength. This election's too important to go into an election at half strength.
Trump National Campaign co-chair Sam Clovis on Fox Business Network.
Some of these people will get over it. They'll figure it out and they'll come on board because take a look at the choices. We either have Donald Trump or we have Hillary Clinton, which will be an extension of the Obama administration. I don't think anybody in the Republican Party wants that.
Brazilian lawmakers voting to impeach their president, who's accused of using accounting tricks to hide large budget deficits. And another deadly attack in Baghdad, twin suicide bombings hitting a police station. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Wildfires burn millions of acres each year. And each year, wildland firefighters like Fire Chief James Hall battle to contain them. But they can't do it alone.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. It can ignite and destroy your home, your community, or more. That single ember can be just as dangerous as the wildfire itself. But you can do something firefighters can't. You can act now to prepare your home and your community for wildfire. You can reduce the risk. Do your part. Go to fireadapted.org.
Get fire adapted. Learn what you can do now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Black Cow composted cow manure is a terrific organic soil amendment. We start with cow manure from dairy farms and then compost it a full 90 days. The result is an all-natural, dark, rich soil amendment that's great for everything you grow. Flowers, vegetables, shrubs, trees, and lawns too. Look for Black Cow in the bright yellow and black bag at your favorite nursery or garden center.
Black Cow, the mature manure, Black Cow.
The Orlando Fringe returns its 25th anniversary festival, May 18th through the 30th, with nearly 1,000 performances from local, national, and international performing arts companies. There is truly something for everyone at the Orlando Fringe. For tickets and information, visit orlandofringe.org or call 407-648-0077. We hope to see you on the Fringe. Orlando Fringe, 25 years bold.
WWWOCA, WWWOCA.
The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Thursday morning. Nice looking morning. There is a 30% chance we'll see rain, but it doesn't look like I see any out there right now. Temperatures today climbing to, looks like near 90 degrees. 89 is what it says. And what is the percentage of rain chance? 30% chance of rain. Galen Unold is out there right now somewhere, and of course he'll remind us of our important role when it comes to making sure there's a blood supply over at LifeSouth. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Or are you driving right now?
No, I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, you're in Atlanta? Yeah. Where were you yesterday?
I was driving to Atlanta.
Really? And we had no clue. Yeah. It was a short one yesterday.
Well, I mean, we got cut off, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Today is National Limerick Day.
Oh, okay. I'm not a good limerick guy.
Well, that's okay. You might appreciate them. I got some baseball-specific limericks that I think you'll like.
I like limericks. I mean, when they're funny.
When they're funny, yes. When they're funny. And sometimes they're not. And they're I think they're supposed to be funny. I think that's the whole idea.
It's supposed to be a little racy and a little double entendre in there, which is always good.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see if we have any ones that you really, really like in the baseball limerick world.
Okay.
There was a baseball story though I wanted to tell you about. I'll just tell you about it right now. Did you? Was it Little League? Hold on, let me find it real quick. I think it was Little League. Anyway, an umpire. There's a video going around of an umpire rushing in from the first baseline and kicking dirt all over the home plate, so that the guy running around the bases couldn't see it. And you actually see the kid gets to home plate and he's looking for it. Like, where is it?
Oh.
And he touches it, so he's
Poor
safe.
Child. Oh.
Have you ever heard of this? But this shows why it's important to have a camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this guy would have gotten away with this if somebody didn't film it.
Yeah, for sure. That was
awful.
I
mean, obviously we don't know the context, but I don't understand why an umpire would do that.
Here, let me read it. Here's the headline. Umpire covers home plate with dirt, waits to see if runner touches it. No matter how many times you've...
First base, though, that's not the first baseman umpire's call.
Let me read it. Maybe I read it wrong. Let me read it, because now that I have the actual thing. No matter how many games you've seen in your life, you never know what will happen at the ballpark. In a video taken by Twitter user Kip Williams, it appears as though an umpire went out of his way to make an impact on a high school playoff game, not Little League, between the Texas Tigers and the White House Wildcats. As the Tigers' J.T. Morgan rounded the bases after a home run, an umpire rushed in from the first base line and kicked dirt all over the home plate as he watched to see if Morgan touched it.
That's awful. They're still children. That's bad form.
That's bad form for sure. Yeah,
bad form.
Yeah, there's nothing redeeming about that. I just don't understand why the first baseman ran in when there's an umpire behind the plate. Yeah, I haven't seen the video, but that makes no sense.
Well,
because he didn't want that team to score.
Yeah, but there's fans, and everybody would see it and notice it and know what happened. I'm sure the coaches went crazy. It just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
All right, somebody put on the comments, this is an inside joke. Nobody outside will get this. So I wonder what that means.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that you wonder if the first base umpire knew the kid or knew the father or so, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's because it just doesn't add up.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not even his call. Even if he called him out, it's the umpire's call.
Okay. So
who's behind the plate?
It still shouldn't be done, though. I mean, that's poor form. That's bad form, bad sportsmanship.
We don't know the context. I mean, you probably can't see the guy's face. You can't see if he's laughing the whole time.
Right. Yeah, I did watch the video, and you can't see that, right?
Right. So I mean, there's a lot of subtlety that I think's there, and I'm sure the umpire, though, now that this has gone viral, is embarrassed.
Right.
There's always an excuse.
And we'll probably find out about what really happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, umpires don't care who wins, most of the time. 99% of the time, especially if they're coaching in a playoff game. That means they're a pretty good umpire throughout the year. So there was probably a lot more to it than we understand.
Yeah, but that's
it's just not his call. It's just not his call.
That's still bad form. That's
really
bad.
You also don't see all the parents if they were laughing. And
right. You don't see that either. Yeah.
I mean,
there might be another side to this.
It's a bad look. I can't disagree with that, but I just don't. I don't know if there's more to it than that.
How's the blood supply today?
We're just hanging on. We just need more platelets. We need a lot more platelets. So if you've never donated apheresis, just please give us a call and give it a try. Give us a call at 622-3544, and we'll walk you through the procedure and make it happen. It's really not that hard.
And give a thumbnail sketch, because when we first started talking about this, now it's been a long time that we've been doing this. So apheresis is like a real easy word for me to understand, but everybody doesn't know what that is.
Right.
So do
Sure.
us, kind of go to the apheresis 101 class, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the word apheresis is Latin for to separate. And so what we basically do is when you come in and donate, we separate your blood into a big machine. Inside it's a centrifuge. It's completely self-contained. So your blood only touches the tubing that's only used one time. And we put it we draw it out of your arm, one arm, goes into a machine, it's spun, and then we take out our platelets. And the reason we take out platelets is because, people who are undergoing, have leukemia, who are undergoing chemotherapy or any type of treatment for cancer, they lose platelets and they attack the marrow inside their body because they have too many white cells. And so they're trying to delete all the white cells. And in doing that, the marrow cannot produce blood anymore. That's where all your blood comes from. And so the platelets inside your body die every 5 to 7 days. And so you can't replace them fast enough, and you don't have enough to sustain yourself. So you get a platelet transfusion in order to help you cope and to keep you alive so you can continue to, put the poison of chemotherapy in your body. And so that's kind of the gist of it. And so when you're sitting in that chair, it goes through a tube, spun, and then it's separated into platelets, plasma, and even red cells at some time. So it's that simple, and that's why it's needed.
And it's even more simple for the person donating, because all they need to know is you get to lay down for, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on there's several factors that depend on the time. It can't last more than an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, but during that time, you're watching a movie, you can read a book, we'll give you popcorn,
Yeah.
You're in a great big lazy boy. It is a very relaxing experience.
But so when we donate whole blood, for me,
try to make
I have nothing to do with it. I just go there and you do whatever you need to do, and I'll watch Urkel on TV for half an hour or whatever.
But we still have to pump that ball for whole blood. You don't have to pump anything for apheresis.
You do. But I mean, after about 20 minutes, it becomes just habitual. But you say that, but you have to do one key part in this whole process, and it's the most important part, and that's showing up.
Nice.
Show up.
Nice, yeah.
So, and I tell people that all the time. Oh, it's easy. I'm like, well, no, you have to show up. And just like with anything we do, showing up is the hardest part. I mean, whether that's working out, whether that's going to church or going to work or, going to your child's baseball game, you still have to show up. And that's what I'm asking you to do today.
Just show up.
At the Bloodmobile or the donor center, and just give the gift of life and donate blood.
And you don't do apheresis on the Bloodmobile, right?
We do.
You do?
In some situations. I don't. The Ocala bus doesn't have the apheresis machine yet, but it will soon.
Okay.
We have in the past, yeah.
And looks like you have a phone call, so let me take that real quick, and then we'll get on with the fun stuff. Good morning. You're on the air with Galen.
Yes, good morning.
Hey, you?
Galen, quick question. Platelets, are they like blood and have different types, like, type O platelet or type this or that?
Good question. There's the platelet itself doesn't carry the antigen for the ABO. It carries something called HLA, which is really confusing. No, it doesn't. But there are certain patients who need type-specific platelets. In other words, they want the platelets to come from an O, or they want the platelets to come from an A donor. So that's why it's kind of a iffy. It just depends on the doctor who's prescribing the transfusion.
All right.
It's not carried on platelets or the plasma. It's only carried on the red cell.
All right, important answer. Thank you, Hugh, for that good question. All right, let me real quickly give the sponsor information because that's a pretty important part of this too. We couldn't do this if it wasn't for Penn Flooring and Palm Garden. Penn Flooring has some beautiful flooring for you to look at, choose, put in your home or your office. They'll tell you how to take care of it. They'll install it for you over at Penn Flooring. Go to see the showroom and you'll see the samples at the showroom, I should say. 1201 Southwest 17th Street is the address. 1201 Southwest 17th Street. It's right over that bridge that we call the McKay-Williams Bridge. Just a few blocks from Pine Avenue. And then really not too far from there, there's a place called Palm Garden. One of our favorite facilities in our community for skilled nursing care. If you are ever in need of a place for mom, for dad, for yourself.
Yeah, Palm Garden is one of the best.
And check it out for yourself. Don't take our word for it. Our advice is go show up at Palm Garden. Say, hey, Larry and Robin and Galen said go take a tour. And take a tour.
Yes.
And you'll ask all the questions you need. Skilled nursing, long-term health care, rehab, which could be 1 week, could be 2 months, depends on what you've gone through, or just respite. You're taking care of somebody, you're a caretaker, a caregiver, and you want to go to Dragon Con.
Exactly.
Grandma will be okay there. She'll have a good time. She'll get to meet some nice people, play a few games, eat really well.
Yeah.
So go thank the folks at Palm Garden for sponsoring the LifeSouth segment with Galen Unold. All right, on the other side of the break, I have Limericks, baseball Limericks, because today is National Limerick Day.
Cool.
And maybe Galen will appreciate some of these.
And the Red Sox are playing great right now.
Well, let's see if there's a Red Sox Limerick in here. All right, we'll be right back.
April showers bring May flowers, but May is easily the most special month for Palm Garden of Ocala. Nurses Week is May 2 to 6, and we have award-winning nurses and CNAs taking care of our precious residents. National Nursing Home Week begins on Mother's Day and is filled with special events. May is the perfect month to come visit before our services are needed. Palm Garden Rehab is located on the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
We all know the importance of good health, but we may not know the latest advances in medicine that are available to us. Monday at 9 a.m., Bern Paraiso will be our roving medical reporter to tell us about Seven Hill Gastroenterology PA and Dr. Reddy. We'll discuss screening, techniques, and more. So tune in and listen. This is more than news you can use. It's news that could save your life. That's Monday at 9:05 a.m.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Need a mailbox rental but need more information? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. How does $10 a month sound with just a 3-month commitment? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Mention WOCA and the setup fee is waived. Personal Service Center will email or text notifications to you when your packages arrive. Even scan mail so you never actually have to pick it up. Now that's service. Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Located on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, Ocala. Look for the yellow signs.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
All right, 19 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Galen Unold on the phone. It's National Limerick Day, and Galen is a baseball fan. That's your sport. That's your favorite sport, right? To be a spectator of?
Baseball, yeah, absolutely.
Favorite sport to be a part of, a player, is golf, right?
Well, right now.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm old. Can't play baseball anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh, so when you were younger, you loved playing baseball. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. Probably basketball. I probably enjoy playing basketball the most.
All right, I got some limericks for you. Ready? Let's see.
Yeah.
Rate these on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay? Robin, you too. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
There once was a Yankee named Jeter who proclaimed he was not a tax cheater. I owe no more than the next guy from Florida who knows how to handle a heater. What the heck? That doesn't get good points for the rhyming.
Isn't a heater like a pitch?
It's a fastball.
Oh, a fastball.
I give it a 6.
Give it a 6. 6 out of 10. Okay. Robin?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay. All right.
I would say a 5 because the rhyming wasn't very good.
The rhyming was horrible.
Yeah,
okay.
so I'll give him a 5.
Here's one about Barry Bonds. There's a slugger in baseball named Barry who hits homers so often it's scary. But he gets annoyed when you ask him about roids. If you're around him, you'd better be wary.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 9.
You like that one? Oh, that's a 9.
Like that
All right.
It's a 9.
I'll give it
I like
a 10.
that one. That was fun.
Because he's honest.
All right. There once was a pitcher named Schilling.
No, Barry Bonds isn't awesome. Isn't honest. He's many things.
Oh, okay.
There once was a
So it
pitcher.
has to do with Schilling because now Schilling is a Red Sox, just so you know. So
Okay. Here we go.
it's probably already a 10. But let's
There once was a pitcher named Schilling, whose Game 6 performance was thrilling. But many and I thought it red dye, not the blood it was claimed he was spilling.
well, that's not even worthy of your reading. I don't know how you said such a thing.
I'm just, hey, these are the winners in this.
I'm about to hang up.
It was
He doesn't like anybody against his
That's
Red
where we're
Sox.
at. We could talk about Building 7. I've never hung up on you.
These are the winners, I'm telling you. All right, there was a famous guy who wrote a poem I want to read to you. Dick Flavin. Do you know who Dick Flavin is?
Yeah, I've heard the name.
Are you saying that facetiously, or is he not famous? I thought he was famous.
No, he's a real guy. He's
Okay.
he's a real person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to need some help on the name Yastrzemski. How do you say that name? Carl Yastrzemski?
Carl Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski. Is that how you say
You
it?
messed it up so bad I didn't know who you were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say
He's
it.
He's the third best Red Sox of all time.
Does he play number 8? I mean, is he wearing number 8?
Yes, he
Okay.
does. He did. Yeah.
Or is he dead?
He did.
No, he just hasn't played in 30 years.
I'm just trying to make sure I read this poem. All right, so tell me how to pronounce his name again, because it's important to pronounce it right.
Carl Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski. All right. Okay. This is from.
You could just call him Yaz. That's his nickname.
No, because this is the poem I got to read from this guy, Dick Flavin.
Okay.
All right. Now, who's Dick Flavin, though? Who's he?
He's a sports writer, if I remember right.
Okay.
So.
Yastrzemski? Carl Yastrzemski?
Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski. Okay. Here's his.
Don't read it. Just say it. You read it, you'll get all messed up.
Carl Yastrzemski. He wore number 8. In the bat, in the field, and at bat, my God, he was great. For 23 years, he carried the load. A player like that deserves his own ode. But here's the rub. Yastrzemski won't rhyme with any word I've been able to find. I've lain awake nights. I've done the research, but found not one rhyme. I am left in the lurch. This is more than a limerick.
Yes.
There is just no rhyme to go with Yastrzemski, and take that from one who has made the attempt ski.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
That's a 4.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got to do with Yaz.
It won.
It won?
It was one of the winners, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.
I'll give it a 4.
It's Yaz. I mean, Yaz is a great player.
I don't know who Miguel is. Do you know who Miguel is? I don't know. This doesn't really
There's a bunch of them.
Okay.
He could have used the nickname Yaz and rhymed it with jazz and all that cool
Yeah,
stuff.
he could have. Yeah, but I don't know why he didn't.
He needed you, Robin. He needed a poetry coach.
Let me write him a
You know how many Miguels there are
No.
in baseball?
No, but let me read the one with Miguel.
50?
This is, okay. Said Miguel to the gringo, Senor, if I open this here closet door, and the lady inside is me little lost bride, then I think I must shoot you some more.
Oh, he sounds mean.
So what's the accent threw me off. I didn't know that.
Very good.
That's how it's written.
You know.
That's how it's written. I didn't do that. I mean, it's actually written like that. I think, I-T-H-E-E-N-K.
I
I got you.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Hello.
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah, good morning. When Carl Yastrzemski was still playing, Jimmy Sturr wrote a polka called the Carl Yastrzemski polka.
Did it have words?
It was a long time ago, so I don't remember how it goes.
Did it have words, though?
That's probably best.
Yes.
It's too funny. All right, thank you, Jim. There's always
Have a
something.
good day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We got something.
Well, there's some piece of trivia that you should know. I mean, I don't even think that's on Google.
No, Jim is Google. All right, there
he's
once.
better than Google.
All right, there once was a slugger named Sosa, who could whack it across the Ponderosa. They took his steroids away, and the very next day he was batting like Omarosa.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a good one.
That's funny. I give that one a 9.
That gets a high score. Huh? There once was a pitcher named Perry, of whom many an umpire was wary. If he didn't throw a spitter to each and every hitter, then there must also be a tooth fairy.
Ooh.
Yeah, he threw the spitball. Yeah, Gaylord Perry. Played for like every team in Major League Baseball, I think, at one time.
Okay, that'll be 8.
The next one says you have to read this with a Boston accent. So let me see if I can do this.
Okay.
To the psychics computing the odds that St. Louis would leave us in shards. Shards, okay. We cursed the Bambino. He's dead. So what's he know? Guess warning was not in the cards.
Love it. Love it. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Well, I mean, it's the Red Sox with
That's a good one.
when they won the World Series in 04. I mean, that's a 10. I mean, anything to do with the 04 Red Sox is a 10.
Let's see. Satchel
By the
Paige.
way, did you see the video of David Ortiz, who's I think we talked about where he hit a home run for the little boy. And he called it. He said, "I'm going to hit a home run for you tonight." And then he hit a home run.
Oh, that's right. I remember that story.
Yeah, I remember the story.
So last night he was at Fenway Park and they did a big celebration with him. And the kid is 6 and he's had 30 surgeries.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
So and he's got another one, I guess, next month. He's getting a new heart, I think, next month. So pretty incredible story. But anyway, if you want to just smile, there's a great video about that. So there you go.
I have to look that
Love
up.
those kind of stories. Okay.
Wow.
There once was a red named Rose who had a myriad of foes. Neither the Mets' second B nor A. Bartlett Giamatti ever thought him the nicest of fellows.
No.
It's a 7.
That's,
Well, that's about Pete Rose and
Yeah.
getting kicked out of baseball.
Yeah.
And the reason the second baseman doesn't like him because he just cleared him out and ruined his career. Pete Rose is not a good human being.
Barry Bonds played.
Y'all could call about that all day long. He's just not a good human being. There you go.
Barry Bonds played his last with the Giants, though not totally in full compliance. With biceps steroidal, he hit that spheroidal with a certain amount of defiance.
That 10.
Yes.
I like the rhymes though.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I love the way Barry Bonds played, but his head grew 3 sizes after the age of 25 from steroid use. I mean, he never admitted it. They never caught him. But yeah, I mean, when your head grows after the age of 25.
Yeah.
And he lost hair. So it's not like he gained hair. He lost hair.
Oh, gee.
Let's see if this one makes it. How do you say? Is it Tucolvi? Is that how you say his name? Tucolvi? The once was a reliever named Tucolvi.
Yes, that's Tucolvi.
You young fellas might ask, who's he? That's a bad rhyme already.
Yeah.
Bespeckled and thin as a rail, his sidearms seemed to hail all the way from Tallahassee. Boy, that is a horrible one.
That's a 2.
That's a
way down there. That's a 2. That's very, very poor.
Not very good.
All right, here's one. There once was a pitcher named Lee. A mystery from which planet came he. Whether part of the human race or a descendant from outer space, his antics will live through history.
Yeah.
That's kind of simple. Give it a
Spaceman, Bill Lee.
A 5.
Let's see.
Those are fun.
Yeah, these are all the rest of the run is up.
Red
We're
Sox.
done. We're done. Where's the Bloodmobile today?
Today, Larry, we are actually at the Walmart on Easy Street, so right there across the street from the mall.
Oh, nice.
All right. You should go online and see the video of Joe Martone celebrating his 21st birthday yesterday at Hooters.
Yep. It's
Not a
on.
boy.
Go on
What
YouTube.
I expect.
Yeah, go on YouTube. It's fun.
I'll have to ask Dan if I can. first.
Thank you, Galen. Have a great day.
All right, you guys are the best.
We'll be right
Bye,
back. Thank you.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Donald Trump heads to RNC headquarters to sit down with House Speaker Paul Ryan, one of the key Republicans who hasn't endorsed him, saying he wants to get to know him better.
After coming through a very bruising primary, which just ended like a week ago, to pretend we're unified without actually unifying, then we go into the fall at half strength. This election's too important to go into an election at half strength.
Trump National Campaign Co-Chair Sam Clovis on Fox Business Network.
Some of these people will get over it. They'll figure it out and they'll come on board because take a look at the choices. We either have Donald Trump or we have Hillary Clinton, which will be an extension of the Obama administration. And I don't think anybody in the Republican Party wants that.
Brazilian lawmakers voting to impeach their president, who's accused of using accounting tricks to hide large budget deficits. And another deadly attack in Baghdad, twin suicide bombings hitting a police station. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Wildfires burn millions of acres each year. And each year, wildland firefighters like Fire Chief James Hall battle to contain them. But they can't do it alone.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. It can ignite and destroy your home, your community, or more. That single ember can be just as dangerous as the wildfire itself. But you can do something firefighters can't. You can act now to prepare your home and your community for wildfire. You can reduce the risk. Do your part. Go to fireadapted.org.
Get fire adapted. Learn what you can do now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
RL here for Dairy Queen to tell you about some new and tasty foods. Two of the new items are the Royal Blizzards, packed with extra fruit or fudge, and the new bruschetta chicken, a hot-baked sandwich on focaccia artisan bread. I know I had one for lunch, and it was exceptional. Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Every day, millions of seniors struggle with cancer, arthritis, and other rare diseases. They rely on Medicare Part B for access to their doctor and life-saving medicines. Shockingly, the Obama administration has proposed a misguided experiment to Medicare, and it could be devastating. Government bureaucrats could manipulate your course of treatment. Access to new breakthrough treatments may be restricted. Local clinics could be forced to close, requiring some patients to travel significant distance and forcing others into hospitals for their care. Over 300 patient and provider groups have called on Congress to stop this experiment, and Congress needs to listen. Senator Bill Nelson has always protected Florida seniors. Call